Marty Roberts and Nicholas Wallwork here. So, what do you think, Nicholas, it takes to be a successful property developer?
Crikey, there's a lot of things, to be honest, isn't there? Where do we start? I think for me, fundamentally, it starts with mindset. I think, you and I have got a very similar mindset. And I think to become successful, full stop, I'm going to put successful property developer in there. It's about being able to overcome adversity. It's about problem solving.
It's about belief, isn't it?
Belief in yourself.
Belief that you can do it.
Absolutely. It's that confidence. It's not an easy job. I think one of the things that it's important for people to recognise is this is hard work. It's blooming hard work. It pays off, but if you have the right people around you, and you have that, that belief in yourself, that ability to bring yourself up when you're at a low point. This is almost, I lead into sort of mental health sort of questions when I get asked this sort of stuff, because I find it is what makes the most successful people in the world successful, and it's what helps bring you out of depression if you need some help. So sort of all ends of the spectrum, the kind of tools and techniques that I know you've employed as well, they help you get over these kind of
They
things.
do. Starting out though, obviously a team is really important. And it's almost like it's chicken and egg, isn't it? Because you almost need the team to be successful. And yet, when you start out, you can't have the resources to get a team together.
Yeah.
What members of the team sort of can you get by on when you're starting out?
I think the key thing is to buy the property at the right price, knowing the end value and knowing what it'll cost to build.
Right. So somebody who can advise on that stuff.
Advise on that stuff. So a good QS, good quantity surveyor. Make sure you get your costings right.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to calculate the end value, get a survey done. Pay for a pre-valuation. Get a surveyor on board. Sometimes they'll do a desktop valuation of a site. Learn about investment values. Investment valuations is key, isn't it, for bigger developments?
And one of the things we obviously do is we do joint ventures with people.
Absolutely.
And I think there is a lot to be said for almost like shadowing somebody who's doing it, because there's going to be lots of stuff that you just don't have a clue about until you actually get involved in it. And it's things that you would never think would come out of the woodwork. Somebody's had a development, they were telling me the other day, have you ever come across this one, where their development was delayed because of a bee survey?
Bee survey.
A bee, have you ever come across that one?
I've had bat surveys.
Yes,
I've
bat
not
surveys,
had a bee
newts,
survey.
bats, but no, they had a very
Bee
rare
survey.
kind of bee in the end wall.
Where was the bee?
Well, in the wall.
In the wall.
In the
Bees
wall,
in
was
the
living
wall.
in the wall.
Cheeky,
So
cheeky.
even you will always come across
A new
things that
problem.
a new problem. You'll always come across a new problem. It's really good, I think, to mirror and to almost like shadow people who do it.
Yeah.
To learn the ropes to a degree, because otherwise you can't just expect to just go straight into it and be successful.
100%. And it's not just getting those people around you over time. You can jump in on JV with us and get instantly to the top of their game by working with us. That's sort of what why we have done our offering. It's leveraging our existing team, isn't it? And all of that experience to say, what, let's share in some of the success and let's do it together.
Yeah.
And try and stop people making some of the mistakes that they might make along the way.
Because getting the right team members is key, and you and I know that we've dealt with bad builders, we've dealt with bad solicitors, we've dealt with bad
One or two.
accountants. And so you whittle it down, and you do learn from your mistakes. But if you can fast track it by working with people who've got a proven track record, I think that's really important. And I think it's also people would probably want to start and do the big projects, but you can get a lot of experience from just doing the smaller stuff, and just gradually just working your way up, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, we had a client that I spoke to last week actually, and it's a chap that's just bought an office conversion in Northampton.
Right.
He's an interesting chap, and he's done very little due diligence. He's been doing sort of the odd HMO and I think a couple of flats previously. He's bought, I think it's 12,000 square foot office.
That didn't check the bees.
He's not checked for bees. He's not checked the acoustic flooring. He's not checked the grade of the windows if the entire windows need replacing. He's not got a QS on board yet. He's exchanged contracts on it.
Oh, wow.
I said, you need us to help you. So I had the first call with him this week, and
wow.
you'll be speaking to him shortly.
Right.
Throughout our sort of programme. So yeah, better late than never, I think, is the key as well.
Yeah.
If you're in hot water and you're struggling with your site, if it's a big site, we can also come on part way through, can't we? We've done that.
So it's a case of believing in yourself, believing that anything's possible, but at the same time starting, to learn the ropes and just do it in a, like anything, in a methodical way, and having a plan, beginning with the end in mind, as Stephen Covey would say,
Absolutely.
and adapting as things go on. Yeah, if things change, then just accept that there will be hurdles, and that's where that mindset comes in as well, isn't it?
Definitely, it's fundamental. It's the foundations that keeps everything else together.
Yeah, good.
So,
Well, if you want more information, if you want more information, there's lots of stuff on the various websites that we've got together. So check around this video, and we hope to speak to you some more.
take care. See you soon.